we will start with Rob with Polystack. And speakers, you can unmute yourself.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Hey everyone, I'm Rob. I'm a current MIT student and one of the founders of Polystack. I spent many years as a market researcher and saw a lot of challenges with building and analyzing surveys and forms where it could take up to days or weeks to get done when a lot of this should be much easier. So with Polystack, we're helping to deliver professional grade surveys and forms in seconds. We've already developed a robust backend with proprietary models and are going to be releasing agentic features all summer. One of those being it should be so easy to take the context from an existing chat to launch a survey. So we've integrated directly to make it so that you can use an MCP host to launch a survey, have the link sent back to you to then send around. We're also rolling out today a feature to be able to import directly into a text box and launch a survey. So if you have a long conversation in ChatGPT, copy and paste that in and instantly have a survey ready to go. We'll be rolling out more things around analysis throughout the summer. Are already serving a handful of MIT and Harvard startups and looking to expand right now. For the moment, we're giving it away for free, especially to NANDA users. So we'd love to have you guys on board. And thanks for the time. Kept it under a minute.
Thanks very much, Rob. And moving on to Vivy. You can unmute yourself, Vivy.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep.
So hi everyone. I'm Vivy. I'm one of the co-founders of Agentic alongside Miles and Gari, who are also on the call. And we are essentially building a security layer for multi-agent systems, specifically the agent-to-agent protocol. And we are advised by Chris Pease. So as we know, the pace of rapid AI agent deployment is accelerating and it's outpacing the development of security tooling to protect these systems. And so we're essentially building a pre-deployment developer tool, which is a code-based scanner backed by a quantitative benchmark that we're working on that maps communication between agents, tools, protocols, as well as MCP servers, detects and patches vulnerabilities, quantifies system security, and delivers educational resources to help teams build safer systems. Our project first aims to establish a robust benchmark in tandem with OWASP's initiative, as well as NANDA's ANS security blueprint. And then our project aims to complement and operationalize these frameworks directly within the code generation tools that often introduce such vulnerabilities.
And basically, by doing so, we hope to generate novel data on agentic patching as well, potentially surface edge case behaviors, and also potentially contribute to the development of a more robust and security-aware benchmark and use case.
Awesome. Thank you.
And we've seen, oh, sorry, Miles.
Go ahead.
We've seen how code generation tools are frequently used to create simple agentic systems with few safeguards. However, as those systems scale into usable products, the vulnerabilities created in early development become very consequential. And as student developers, we're exploring this space from the ground up, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to connect, and I think we'll send a form in the chat as well if you want to connect further. So thank you guys.
Yeah, I'll be sending that form over. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And next up, we have Todd with BioShift.
Hi, my name is Chad Curl. I'm one of the co-founders of BioShift. We're building a scientific labor marketplace to help laid-off lab workers and labs affected by federal funding cuts to continue to do science, keep talent here, and prevent brain drain. For the agentic layer, we're looking to onboard these scientists into the labs quickly. So we're looking to use agents to standardize the standard operating procedures of these labs, make sure that the experiments are done within spec, on time, and they can access not only the talent, but the resources, lab space, tools. They can do reservations via agents. If that particular lab does not have that particular tool needed, they can reserve space across the street, across town, in order to get those jobs done. The example workflow is here. So a discovery agent would go ahead and find the metadata, find the institutional documents relevant to the lab work, create an output, do the compliance checklist, get everything done, reserve any equipment that needs to be done, give a project outline, and then help the scientists get everything done on time, on budget, and quickly.
Next up, we have launch compliance. Is launch compliance on the call? Okay, we'll move on to Iris. I'm just promoting you, Lauren. Okay, should be good to go now, Lauren.
Hi everyone, I am Rishabh from AI Blockchain, stepping in for Iris founder Lauren Roth, who is catching up a flight between time zones. Today isn't about another app, it's about retiring the social feed. So with Iris CI we consider as a privacy-first networking operating system where your personal agent lives on a private carbon neutral blockchain. We run with AI blockchain company. Every note you speak is sealed with homomorphic encryption and zero knowledge proofs raised across MCP, A2A, and NANDA to find exactly 3 conversations that move your mission forward without exposing a single byte. So you ask who can untangle your term sheet, Iris surfaces Christine, books coffee, and pushes the context while you stay fully present. We are enjoying real bird stranded at planetary scale. Let's like build it out. So that's all about it. Thank you.
All right. What comes next, Bibs?
Thank you.
What do we do?
We've got someone to mute themselves there. And yeah, Pat.
Hey, how's it going again?
Good.
Pat from the Artinet project. So here we're just kind of detailing a little bit about how the Artinet project does relay work. So it's essentially a switchboard that uses our internal agent name service. So this is kind of the agent name service is an emerging kind of standard coming out of OWASP. But yeah, we utilize that to request registrations for the user application and then connect to the agent ourselves and forward requests back to the user. So it essentially acts as a switchboard for Agentic systems. But yep, and that's it. And feel free to check us out at the Artinet project or artinet.io.
Cool. Thanks very much.
All right, hello folks. Thank you so much for waiting to near the very end of this presentation. So we're a blockchain first company. We're building on the virtuals protocol using the game framework and the agent commerce protocol. All of this is kind of insular to the base blockchain. But we're interested in autonomous capital deployment. And what we're really excited about is this is an amazing capital formation opportunity for AI startups. You used to have to split your time between building something and begging for money from VCs, but now you can build it and then launch it on one of these platforms like Believe or Virtuals, and then you can get money in a more crowdfunding sense. So first, our agent will only explain investment products and risks. Later, it will manage funds across these different blockchain vaults for users. Vaults are similar to hedge funds. And then frankly, if you're serious about agentic AI being able to transact without being shut down, you have no choice but to use blockchain solutions because the current decentralized payment networks are just really slow and they have very bad time to settlement. So if you're interested in automated investing, please talk to me. I'll put my LinkedIn in the chat. Thank you.
Thanks very much. And last one, Eric, yeah, bring it home for us.
Sure. Thanks very much. And again, thank you all for staying. I'm Eric Jesperson, co-founder and platform architect at My Life. We're a nonprofit offering free human-centered digital legacy platform. We empower individuals to preserve for posterity their memories, ideas, and values, and using consent-first agents to vitally reflect your ethos, engage based on your intent, and operate entirely within your natural language consents. And we, like many you've seen, do indeed leverage a decentralized assistive intelligence with MCP currently in A2A to onboard external agents. We aim to find initially those through the NANDA registry, and these can be incorporated into our framework and into our ecosystem. Members can, choose beyond their defaults to assign. This slide here is quite complicated, but I just wanted to give an example of how we're using it currently. So this use case will work as soon as we get Stony involved. But the idea is that we understand that we're in a larger ecosystem, and so in a case where, let's say, My Life avatar doesn't have access to your current interests, we would engage with the NANDA registry to find your personal agent that you have created there. If it has your current interests, we would, in this case, fly fishing, we would incorporate that based on a number of other consents, whether we save it to our database, et cetera, is an entire question. But I'm really just excited because we know that NANDA is building a decentralized nervous system for synthetic intelligence. And this is the ecosystem that My Life has anticipated and actively engineered towards. And we're fully aligned with our mission here of human-centered digital legacy, dignity, and ethical AI. So we've been a part of NANDA from the beginning, and we will continue to be a part of NANDA incorporating these functionalities. We're currently live in alpha, and if any of this resonates with you, please come build with us. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm Eric Jesperson. Thank you very much. If you don't see My Life in anywhere on the profile, you've got the wrong Eric Jesperson in LinkedIn. Thanks so much, Chris. This has been a fantastic summit.
Perfect. Thanks very much, Eric. Really appreciate it. Yeah. And so just to close out briefly, I'll leave this screen leave this slide on screen, and different ways you can engage with NANDA. On the design part, we've got the writing groups that Ramesh mentioned, and there's a link for that at the bottom. The onboarding steps for NANDA writing group. There's the general R&D effort, the working groups that we have. In particular, the Edge AI is a lot of stress on that one at the moment. And then we've got the development community, a design partnership there that's gone into action to help on the engineering front. We're always looking for additional engineers to help on the development front, and that could be individuals. It can be if you're with a larger enterprise, then we're looking to engage. Maybe you can help provide engineers for a certain phase of the project. On the deployment piece, we're really looking to get Project NANDA out into action. One of those efforts is to help with simulation. So we're looking for kind of some serious partnerships there with industry to do simulation. So what that means is setting up lots of different entries on the index that can work together to simulate a particular piece of industry, so we could use that for a case study. You can sign up on the form here, registering different interests, and we'll be in touch with you, aligning with those interests, and then also that'll get you onto the regular newsletter. So thanks, and I'll hand you back to Ramesh.
Fantastic. Thank you, Chris. We thank you for joining today's session. We'll see you on July 1st for our next online event, and then on July 14th and 15th in person at MIT. With that, we're going to say bye to the recording, but we encourage everybody to stay on for informal conversation for the next 15 minutes.